And as a sport involving a lot of contact between athletes and coaches, gymnastics is unsurprisingly one of the sporting codes with reported cases of abuse. As a result, the South African Gymnastics Federation wants to make sure athletes know where to turn in times of need. Historically, things have not always been handled well, but the organization is keen to change all of that. eNCA sports reporter Hloni Mtimkulu tells us more.
With reported cases globally, abuse in sport in South Africa may not be altogether unexpected. But in South Africa, this kind of violation is also tied in with the broader scourge of violence and abuse gripping the country.
If we look at the stats, 1 in 3 children, we can only imagine how rough abuse is. We know that perpetrators look for spaces where they have easy access. We know that they look for spaces where there's trust relationships. I do think one of the challenges we sit with in sport is that parents in South Africa has a high performance expectation of young people in sport. So parents put a lot into their coaches in terms of a lot of trust into their coaches and the administrators of sport.
But athletes who do report abuse have often felt let down by their coaches and administrators.
Historically, people haven't been well treated in cases right across federations. And so it is scary for our victims to speak out. We know victims struggle to speak out.
The passing of time has also left some federations fumbling for ways to manage historical cases. But it may also be an opportunity to learn how to be better attuned to the needs of victims.
It's really about having conversations with victims historically to say, what is it that you needed? What needed to be done differently? And that's one of the things we're doing as a safeguarding panel is speaking to people who've gone through this journey.
Gymnastics has a safeguarding policy it runs in conjunction with Sports Voice, an independent organization dedicated to reporting abuse in sport.
So there is a better skill set in place now, getting the right professionals in place that federations can refer to. And I think this is why gymnastics and so many federations are calling for an independent investigation unit, an independent safeguarding unit, so that people who are passionate about sport and managing sport and getting that going are now suddenly not needing to investigate, not because they don't want to, but because the skill set is so unique, investigating abuse.
Walker hopes ongoing education against abuse, plus proper reporting lines, will go a long way to ending the scourge. Hloni Mtimkulu, Johannesburg.